Jon Jones wants 6 months. He wants 6 months to prepare for Aspinall. He wants 6 months. He can have.
He's contracted to do 3 fights a year, and I think he's worked himself into a position where he should fight for a belt.
Jon Jones, a dominant force in the light heavyweight division for over a decade, is widely regarded as one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. Now stepping into the heavyweight division, he faces a new and daunting challenge. Rising British star Tom Aspinall has been calling for a showdown, eager to test himself against the legend. However, in a surprising revelation, Jones admitted he needs 6 more months to prepare for the fight. This unexpected delay raises questions. Is Jones avoiding Aspinall, or is this a calculated move by the veteran to ensure he's at his best? The decision could have major implications for the future of the heavyweight division.
Jon Jones wants 6 months. He wants 6 months to prepare for Aspinall. He wants 6 months. He can have him. How would I control it? How would anybody control it? Jon has the undisputed belt and Tom has the interim belt. We all understand that these guys are going to fight. Now that we have that evidence, we have had November to December, December to January, January to February, February.
Lads are all friendly and polite, and I think he'd be good at it.
To grasp the significance of this moment, we must look back. Jon Jones exploded onto the UFC scene in 2008, quickly proving himself a dominant force. With unorthodox striking, elite wrestling, and unmatched fight IQ, he dismantled opponents and became the youngest champion in UFC history at just 23. His reign at light heavyweight was legendary, marked by victories over icons like Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, and Rashid Evans. After years of dominance, Jones made a bold move, stepping up to heavyweight, a division notorious for its raw power and unpredictability. This transition presents the biggest challenge of his career yet.
He keeps saying he doesn't want Aspinall.
Aspinall need that fight. I don't need it. When you look at it, pretty much true. There's nothing that he's going to make winning that fight if it's not money. But for Aspinall, that will be everything.
Would you rather see him face Aspinall or would you rather see him face Pereira?
Aspinall will be a more challenging fight because Aspinall respond to a ground game better than Pereira. Aspinall will respond better in wrestling than Pereira. He can do whatever.
Enter Tom Aspinall, hailing from Manchester, England. He has taken the heavyweight division by storm with 14 wins and just 3 losses. Known for his speed, precision, and grappling, Aspinall has become one of the most feared fighters in the division. His recent knockout victories have sent shockwaves through the UFC, leaving fans eager for a highly anticipated showdown with Jon Jones.
Jon Jones, you don't know where you stand. Dana said it's the biggest fight in UFC history now, so...
Yeah, I've had enough talking about it, mate. I'm honestly bored of it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll just see. I'm ready to fight whenever they tell me, so just let me know. I'll be there.
Everyone thinks you're a bit of like a quintessential good guy. Could we see a heel turn at some point in the MMA world?
We might do, who knows.
While Tom Aspinall has been vocal about his desire to face the legend, Jon Jones has remained unusually quiet until now. In a recent interview, Jones made a shocking admission. "I need 6 more months to prepare for Tom Aspinall. This isn't a game. Heavyweight is a different beast, and I want to be at my absolute best before stepping into the octagon with someone as dangerous as Tom." This statement ignited a heated debate among fans and analysts. Is Jones being strategic, or is he avoiding a potentially career-defining fight? On one hand, his decision makes sense. Moving up to heavyweight is no small task. Fighters are bigger, stronger, and hit harder. Jones, having spent his entire career at light heavyweight, must adjust both physically and mentally. Preparing properly is essential, but some question whether this delay hints at hesitation rather than strategy. Either way, the anticipation for this showdown only continues to build.
Wants 6 months. He says the clock is ticking on a summer showdown. I was told that Jones wants 6 months to prepare for the fight once it's locked in. And what's 6 months from now? September? Now I'm sure money talks, but it feels like the summer. If that's the goal, then that is starting to slip away. Now, Far be it from Ariel Helwani to put anything negative out there when it comes to the UFC. He would never dream of doing that, of course.
Jones has been out of action for over a year, recovering from injuries and focusing on his personal life. Rushing into a fight with a top contender like Tom Aspinall could be risky. However, not everyone is convinced by his explanation. Some fans believe this is a strategic delay, avoiding an opponent who could threaten his legacy. Others argue Jones is simply being smart, prioritizing health and longevity over a rushed payday. Social media is ablaze with debate, with hashtags like #JonesIsAspinall and "Is Jonas Scared" trending worldwide. Whether cautious or calculated, Jones's decision has only fueled anticipation for this highly awaited clash.
Tom Aspinall? God damn. It's like you risk going down as no matter what, you don't have to fight again. Greatest of all time, people will say that. You're the greatest of all time. Greatest of all time, Jon Jones. Or you risk it, go fight Tom Aspinall, possibly lose, and then it's like, he was the greatest. Then they're saying, yeah, but he wasn't in his prime.
The big question on everyone's mind, will this fight happen? Tom Aspinall isn't staying silent. In a recent press conference, he responded to Jones's comments, saying, "I respect Jon, but if he needs 6 more months, so be it. I'll be here waiting. But let's be clear, I'm not going anywhere. This fight will happen, and when it does, I'll be ready." Aspinall's confidence is undeniable, and he sees this as his chance to cement his legacy among the greats. With both fighters' reputations on the line, the stakes couldn't be higher for this highly anticipated showdown.
Aspinall is a guy that could give Jon a lot of problems.
Yeah, he's very fast, he's very athletic, and hits hard enough, and he's actually like a smart heavyweight. He's not just out there just and moving. He's like setting things up. He understands footwork. He understands how to set up a takedown. He's not. One thing I noticed with Jon, this is a bonus to him. He takes advantage of like easy stuff.
For Jon Jones, this fight is about legacy. A win over Tom Aspinall would further cement his status as the greatest of all time, while a loss could raise doubts about his ability to dominate at heavyweight. For Aspinall, this is a golden opportunity to dethrone a legend and establish himself as the new king of the division. The contrast in styles, the gap in experience, and the sheer magnitude of this potential showdown make it one of the most anticipated fights in UFC history. But what happens next? Will Jones use the next 6 months to prepare for the toughest test of his career, or will Aspinall's relentless pursuit pressure the UFC into making the fight happen sooner?
You were talking about Tom and Jon. Tom released that video blog a few days ago on the train where he was saying like Jon's side is holding up the fight. What is he referring to there?
Well, I think that, listen, Jon Jones definitely wants to fight. Just when and where is what we're working on now.
Do you feel confidence? I think you said Jon.
I'm very
in
confident
summer on first
that fight happens. Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah.
One thing is certain, the MMA world is watching closely. This is more than just a fight. It's a battle for legacy, pride, and the future of the heavyweight division. Whether you're Team Jones or Team Aspinall, one thing is clear. This fight needs to happen. The only question is when. What do you think? Is Jon Jones being smart, or is he delaying the inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on this story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.